Actually, maybe not a conventional student here in the sense that I'm a doctoral student at the Grad Center. So I was kind of recruited for the Writing Institute in-house. But I was convinced to join the program just when I heard about the exceptional editors that Andre had recruited to run it. I knew that that was a sort of unique opportunity that could not be passed up. One of the things I really liked about them was their candor. I took it as a real compliment that they didn't sort of tiptoe around our feelings, and that they kind of assumed us that we were all sort of skilled and serious, and so that they could offer us critiques and we wouldn't take it personally. They kind of treated us, it felt like, as if they would treat their own writers, and that I think was I think very much appreciated by the whole class. They were actually surprisingly accessible. I think as in any sort of student situation, you do have to take the initiative to seek them out and contact them. But I think, when I did that, I was always surprised and sort of thrilled to find out how accessible and available they were to us, even after the class ended. And I think that's an important thing to know, is that your relationship with a particular editor or teacher doesn't end when the class ends. There are maybe 3 or 4 students having their pieces workshopped on any given day, and usually the teacher would try to solicit our opinions first, but we were always waiting for the teacher's opinion. But what I think a good class was one in which the teacher shared their opinion, and then I think almost inevitably the class would jump in and kind of add and supplement and rebut, and we were never lacking for discussion. But I think usually by the end of the class, the person whose piece had been workshopped really felt that a lot had been accomplished, that they knew how to revise it, that they knew what they were going to do next, that they knew where they were going to pitch it. So there was a lot of real work that happened in each class. The thing about the Institute that really distinguishes it is the kind of level of professionalism among the student body and the teachers as well. I've been in writing workshops, and those are fine, those are nice, but there was much more, I think, I'm trying to think how to put it. I think the atmosphere was just much more professional, and there was a sense that we were there to professionalize. Maybe that's the best way to put it. And that it wasn't just about critiquing an individual piece, it was about thinking about our piece and its place in industry, in the publishing industry or the print journalism industry. And so being a much more savvy, I think, writer, people were not in class as sort of a vanity project. They were there to publish, they were there to get their work out there. So I think it was great for me to be exposed to that.